Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller is a mindset strategist, transformational thought leader, and the visionary force behind Get Regicated. Get Regicated. With a mission rooted in empowerment, Reggie helps individuals break through internal barriers, access their untapped potential, and lead lives of purpose, clarity, and bold expression. Whether through intimate conversations or his broad platform, Reggie meets people where they are and challenges them to rise. And as Jesus said, level up. He's helping people level up. His work is centered on transformation from the inside out, encouraging each person to show up fully, live authentically, and make a meaningful impact in the world around them. Please give a round of applause for Reggie Miller.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Wow. I gotta live up to that bio but I do, so it's fine. It's not hard. It's just the way I live. That's my goal, which I'll talk about later. And thank you for that conversation and that story about love. Getting to a place of love. They're getting to a place of love. You already know. So for me, this is a conversation about love too. So, a bunch of years ago, I was a little boy. Still kind of boyish, I know. So a bunch of years ago, I was a little boy, and during my younger years, I grew up in a single-family home with my mom. She raised 6 kids in her house. So that was tough. A lot there, right? And the thing is, my mom, her way of loving us was at one level teaching us education. Right? It was all about education. So all of our kids were very well educated. As well, she got us on a certain way to live in terms of like how to eat and things like that. Taking us off certain things like meat and things like that. I don't even able to eat meat, which I did continue and I kind of fell into other things, you know. So anyway, that was her. She was doing her. Her life was a struggle because when she was a little girl, when she was around 2, her father abandoned her. She didn't really introduce her father until she was past 2. And even then, he didn't really exactly open up to her. So that was 50 years. Hello. I'll speak without the mic if I have to, so I don't even want to. Keeping it, on the ball. I'll wait.
Technical difficulties.
Fireworks.
So anyway, so my mom had her struggle, single parent mom, and moving down Bronx, growing up in a tough time. I grew up in the 80s. I was at Bronx was burning, all kind of crazy stuff, right? A lot of abandoned buildings, burnt out. Landlords were destroying the Bronx because they were getting dollars for insurance. A lot of crack and all that stuff was my time. My mom trying to do her best, do all of that. Again, I just stated that she grew up abandoned by her father, didn't reintroduce herself, but he didn't reintroduce himself in her life past 50. Doing her best with the kids, and she had a lot of struggle. She had struggle with my father. My father was from the streets. So she has 6 kids, 5 have one dad, and my brother, the oldest of us all, he has a different dad. The struggles there, I never met his father, I can tell what I understood from what I was told. She had struggles there. But that was only insofar as like the reason why she had those struggles, which we call struggles, because of how she was raised and things that she dealt with. In addition to the fact that when she was younger, she was kind of like the black sheep of her family, the if you will. So all of this, she's trying to go through her life, being somewhat ostracized by her family, things that she did differently from her family members, which are my family. And then trying to grow up or raise a bunch of kids on her own. My dad, she put out because he was from the streets. He had a lot of intelligence and that sort of thing. He made his money. He lived a hustle life. So her struggle was that, and eventually she made the smart move of saying, no, she's gonna go. So he was leaving her life that way, and I didn't really see my dad after that. That was a bunch of years, 30 Yep. 21 years ago, I saw him in his coffin. Right? So here's my story, talking about me, young kids in their formative years, attempting to be loved, like any kid would want to do, right? This program meant you to want to be loved, right? That's part of who we are, right? Be loved. She didn't know how to love because a lot of her love was in pain. So she administered her love via pain. A lot of it was yelling at us. I mean, she, not to say it was like, oh, I'm not saying that. But, you know, as much as it was, I love you, and she took care of us, and made sure we had education, it was, I can't wait till you guys get older. I can't wait till you get out of here. I want to run away and leave you, right? When I was around 13, 14, I remember her saying, I wish men were never born. Right? So these things cemented into me, right? Again, part in my formative years, and then keep going. And that was her way of giving on, right? So when I got into a boarding school. First I went to school in the city, school, and I went into junior high school, public schools, and then I got into high school. I got into multiple high schools in New York, and I got into a boarding school called Children's Great Law. I went away, and I was pretty much, I'm going to stay here as much as I can, because home is this, a lot of screaming, this sort of thing. Of course, I didn't know at the time, I explained later, how she was that, it kind of said it. But anyway, so when I had a chance to leave, I left. And I pretty much didn't call my mom, whatever, every once in a while she called me, hey, it's your mom, blah, blah, blah. But everything didn't feel good, because I knew love to be like, So here we go, jump into a relationship, didn't have many, until eventually my real first relationship was about like 22 years ago, which we're in the middle of not being that, but we're anyway. So here I am, a young kid, a grown man living as a grown kid, right? That's what happens. My inner child's trying to behave like a grown man. He doesn't know how. So my wife is giving me love. What her love was like everything a man could want. Well, I got everything. I'm not going to get all graphic. I was living like a king. Reggie does mean king, by the way. So it makes sense. But it didn't make sense to me at the time, because I'm looking around like, none of my friends get all this. Sex, everything, massage, school, everything. And my wife also grew up this long, so she was officer. So it was very weird for me. So back to when my mom said her way of love, because here's the funny thing, these are the same reaction. Her love, I ran away. My wife's love, I ran away, because I didn't know how to love. You can get the same reaction, it's called the world duality. You know how to love, receive it, I ran away. How to love, I didn't want to receive that, I ran away. Then she got so bad, we've been more apart than we've been together, but being apart has been the best thing. Because she said something along the way, we need to be apart, I hurt myself. I took it to heart. I've always been about education, working on myself, but over the last 10 or so years, a lot of books, a lot of thousands of hours of audio, a lot of like spiritual retreats, affirmations, a ton of it, until I got to the point where, because that's what time per se, it was all due time, time's not real, but that's another conversation. I got to a point of freedom. She doesn't know me as this. She still knows what she knows. She wasn't on a journey. Me as a free person. I know how to love now. It's like easy. I can love anyone, anything. Absolutely. Oh.
So, but even, so,
Oh.
see, oh, sorry.
I can't, I gotta finish.
Oh,
We talk out. So here's where we go. Jump forward into the book. The book is like my way to deliver. And the way that I deliver love is through this book. Because not only did I learn to love myself, I learned to love everyone. So as I was on my journey, correcting, rescripting and all that, I got to a place of freedom, a place of being able to love fully. And this is who you see here. And there's a lot of other stuff that I was already working on, which is not just love. But the book is my introduction to the world, of how to love themselves, and how to learn to love myself. This is in part of me, 50 to 100, infinity within, 50 quotes, 100% achievement and its potential. I know, because it's who I am, that if you were to follow that blueprint, you'll get to where you need to be, and then you just keep going. So that's my story.
We had a question.
Yeah, we had a question.
Oh,
Real quick.
I thought I had no time. You like,
So my question is,
what's your name, by the way?
I'm Deborah Wooden.
Deborah.
Exactly. So you were able to receive this adequate, delicious love, but you
I
still.
wasn't. I was pushing it.
So,
Oh,
so
no.
you never fully received the love from your wife. You have.
No, I did it. I told you.
So why did you run away?
I explained that to the whole story.
No, you said you ran away. You didn't because you did everything you wanted. Why couldn't she help you heal and go through this journey?
How does she know how to do that? She also only knows
I mean,
she
is it-
knew. That's a whole deep thing.
I mean, isn't that your partner?
I know, but everyone has a tolerance.
Right.
And if you push, sometimes think about relationships. Exactly.
I understand.
Yeah, so there we go.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Good. Everything right?
That was a hard question. Asking different questions there.
Wow, yeah. Life is always happening, right?
Yes.
What we're going to do is just take just a small 5-minute break.
Okay.
For everybody, you want to grab something from the bar. As I said before, sharing is caring. You know, we have these great authors that have their book here. Give one, take it back with you, and be in curiosity, just like the world was. You know, I think that's the sign of excellence that a lot of people forget, to tell their stories, to be curious.
Yeah. I got it.
Right? So let's just give it a break for 5 minutes and then we're going to come back with our next speaker.